Alright, what's up everybody? So today in this video, I have a piece of audio tech that I'm actually really excited to show you guys. It's something I've had for a little bit now. I wanted to use it a couple times and see what I thought of it. And so far I've kind of gathered my thoughts and my opinion on it. And I'm really excited to sit down and show it to you guys. And perhaps maybe it's something that you could use in your arsenal if you are a content creator such as myself. So anyways, guys, stay tuned. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. So the product that I want to show you guys today is by a company called Beach Tech Audio. It's called the DXA Micro Pro. This is what it looks like. It's this tiny little hub interface type of thing that sits on your camera setup. So it's pretty sweet. It's got an XLR input, and then on this side it has a bunch of just tiny 3.5 millimeter jack inserts, and the amount of patching and wiring that you can do from your setup to your camera is pretty impressive. And then as you can tell on here, let's see if I can get this focused in. There we go. Right here you have your volume knobs that you can input directly from this interface to your headphones. So I can connect these headphones that I got on to the hub, and I can listen in real-time, zero latency feedback, exactly what I'm recording. And then over here on this side we have a right and left input, so you can drive, for example, the XLR input right here. This is input right. I can drive that with one of these knobs over here, and it has phantom power. So I can use this exact same setup that I have right now literally anywhere on the go, which is so helpful. I'm telling you right now, there's been so many times where I've been, for example, out of town, and I have a PC, so I can't carry around my whole setup. So I can't bring my audio interface with me, but I can bring this tiny little hub with me and connect this to my camera and get amazing audio straight to my camera without having to sync it or anything. And then what I can do from there is take the audio clip from the camera, send it to my iPhone, do a quick little edit, and boom, I can start uploading it straight to YouTube. So with this thing, that means that I can start basically doing videos anywhere on the go that I want to with this exact same setup that you see me using. This is a game changer. So these have been around for a while. The only thing is they've all been pretty bad, I would say. They were all kind of trash. I wouldn't recommend them. But this is the only one that I could say I would recommend, just because it has very, very clean inputs. And you'll hear in a second when I connect this, the amount of clean gain that you're going to get is pretty impressive, considering I'm using right now a $170, $180 audio interface. I mean, it sounds pretty comparable. It sounds pretty close to what I'm currently using right now. And you'll see for yourself. I'm going to set this up in a minute, and I'm going to give you guys a quick little audio demonstration, probably turn up the gain so you can see what it sounds like, the noise floor, and so on. So we're going to give this a quick little test. Pretty much covers everything on it. So phantom power, direct input, direct zero latency audio feedback, so you can connect some headphones. You get an XLR. The only downside, and this is really a lot of this isn't going to really matter, but if you record stereo, you're going to have to find another option. This is only mono, so you can only record, for example, like right now I'm recording in mono with this setup, which for the most part that's what you're going to do. You're going to be recording in mono. So if you need to record in stereo, then you're going to have to find something else. But considering you're probably just going to be recording with your regular microphone, there's really no need. This is all you need to get started. So yeah, guys, I'm going to show you what this sounds like. Connect it to my camera, and I don't have to sync up the audio, which is so amazing. I'm so happy about that. But let's go ahead and test out the preamps on this, and you guys can get an idea of what it sounds like, and then we'll move on from there. So yeah, let's do it. All right, and then this is using the microphone attached to the Beach Tech. As you can tell, it actually sounds pretty good. Keep in mind, it's not going to be as good as using like a dedicated audio interface. So you're going to notice a little bit more noise in your recording as you start to really drive the preamp. But if you do like what I do, I usually record anywhere from 16 to -12, and then I'll boost in post. I noticed that recording that way really minimizes the amount of noise that I get in my recording. So even when I'm recording on my audio interface, I usually keep the gain at around -16 to -12. is usually where I'm like peaking at. So anywhere within that range is perfect for me, because I'm going to go in there and then end up boosting in post. I'm going to boost the gain in post. So along with my other plugins that I'll add on top of that, that is how I get the quality that I get. So right now I'm peaking anywhere from, I would say, probably -12 or -16 to -12. And it sounds pretty good. It's pretty comparable. There's nothing really I can complain about it. I would definitely use this on the go. So I pretty much have a solution to if I'm somewhere else and I can't bring my PC with me. So the only other thing that I can do is bring this, and it gets the job done. It sounds pretty good. I can't really find anything to complain about. The only thing that I would say is just do not drive the gain on this thing. If you really start to rely on the gain too much, you're going to start noticing a lot of noise in your recording. So I'm going to demonstrate that. I'm going to be silent for a second here. I'm just going to slowly bring that gain up until you can start to hear the noise floor, and then you'll get exactly what I'm saying. You definitely want to keep the gain pretty low, but speak closer to the mic and obviously a little bit louder. So all right, so let's go ahead and drive the preamp, let you hear what it sounds like. Also tell you where we're at on here as well when we're driving this. So a little bit more gain. The noise floor is starting to become a little bit more apparent. We're right now at about 25%. Let's go up to 50. There's 50%. That's at 75%. And you can start to hear the noise floor is definitely apparent. So let's move on. And that's at 100%. So yeah, you can hear pretty well the noise floor. So definitely do not drive that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this back down now. So for me, I find that anywhere between 25% and a little bit lower is right where you want to be, and then you'll be getting some pretty good audio. Definitely no noise will be in your recording. I can definitely say that. You got to be very nitpicky and like literally listen for that if that's your goal, but assuming you're just listening for the content that you're watching, you're not going to be noticing any noise in the recording. So right here is perfect for me. This is usually where I keep it if I'm going to use this, and so far no problems. And like I said, I can listen to the audio in real time, so 0 latency, and it's all being recorded into my camera, so I don't have to sync up any of this footage. So it's just, it's a game changer. It really just saves the amount of time that I would spend having to sync my audio, because normally what you'd have to do if you don't have software that syncs your audio is you'd have to either snap, clap, whatever you're going to do to create a signal for both your audio that you're recording into the computer and into the camera, and then you have to sync the files up in post in whatever video editing software you're using. But this way I don't have to do that. I just take the file from the camera, drop it into my video editing software, and then I can go straight from there. Don't have to sync up any of the files. So that is such a game changer. I love this thing, but if I'm in studio, I'm not going to be recording on this. I'm going to record on my audio interface. So that's pretty obvious. But if I'm out in, wherever, and I'm going to bring my setup and record, why not bring this and I can film videos and get amazing audio at the exact same time? So it kind of just depends. I would say it's not for everybody, but if you're a content creator, most definitely this is going to be your best solution, unless you need stereo, but you're probably not going to. Most of the time it's people filming on shotgun mics and condenser microphones, so you're probably not going to need a stereo recording. But if you do, just keep that in mind and look somewhere else for that. This is strictly mono, but I think the perks outweigh that one single con. So anyways, guys, I think that's about it. I'm gonna get going now. It's my birthday, so can you believe that? It's crazy. I've been recording all these videos now since 11th grade when I was like 15, 16 years old, and here I am 22. So pretty amazing to say the least. And yeah, guys, no plans to stop, and we're gonna keep it moving. So thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate you. Love you guys all for sure. And I will catch you guys all in the next one. So stay tuned, everybody. And I think that's it. Peace out.